Hope you all are doing good, great, or better. I am making sure we're live as well. I like to, for my Facebook family, hope they are checking us out. All right, today is tomorrow. It's Tamara and
Xavier.
We're back at it again to read you a virtual bedtime story. Compliments of burst into books. Thank you for having us. So first, we're going to read.
What the? Somebody is calling me.
Xavier has his iPad down. I keep telling him we're doing this live. You just hang it up.
I'll call you guys later.
The life of an 8-year-old. Okay, let's go. Who are your people, or what we're going to read first? Put those ones down. What's the author's name? Bakari Sellers. All right. So hold the book up. Who are your people? And you want to start us off?
There's a little picture in the back.
Okay, that's the author. All right, start us off.
Who are your people?
Xavier has a little allergy thing going on here, so he may sniff throughout, so we're going to apologize in advance.
Who are your people?
That's the first page.
Oh, wait.
That is the first page. It just says, who are your people?
Stop. Little technical difficulties.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my. Okay, here.
All right. So that said, who are your people? You should always be proud of who you are. Your people were strong and smart. They dreamed of things not yet seen and imagined that we could all be free. We always like to show the illustration.
When you go left, it goes right. Right goes
left. Okay. Your turn.
Your people were fighters. When they told they had to leave because of the color of their skin, they sat down.
Okay. Eight. Your people were mighty activists, champions that struggled for justice and equality. They marched so that people would know your life matters. And then there's a picture of them marching with all types of messages on signs. Some of the messages that we have seen in the past couple of years. So even in Xavier's lifetime, he has seen these signs, and he's only 8.
You went to Martin Luther King's house. My sister's graduation. And they stood up and ran to make history and change lives.
Who was that?
Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get tissue if you need it. Your people were trailblazers who changed laws and broke records. Today we stand on their shoulders.
Where?
Sure you can see that. All right, there we go.
When they ask you, where are you from? You are from a land where the soil is dark and matches the richness of your matches the richness of your skin, where cotton and sugarcane were strongly rooted, and your match your strength and determination.
Got you. Since you have a little difficulty with the book.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Facebook user. You are from the country where time moves with ease and where kindness is cherished. We say a simple hello to our neighbors to let them know we see them. Hopefully this summer we can get back out with our, you want to see, with our families and picnic and, you know, socialize and family reunion and all that good stuff.
You are from a place where the auroras.
Sound it out. Aromas. Come on. Okay.
Aromas of cakes and pies waft from the window seats to fill your bellies with goodness and your hearts with love.
That looks good. It's like Sunday dinner.
But it's not Sunday, bro.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
You are a product of the proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. Something you like to do.
What?
Dance.
Me?
I was just telling my sister that both of my boys love to dance. The rumor is they get it from me. Okay. Dance to your own beat. It's your turn.
You are from a place filled with love and hope and expectation, where people rooted for you to succeed. Today we stand on their shoulders. Hey, we're learning big words. Expectation. Expectation.
Great job saying the big word.
Learning big words. Expectation.
And this is the last page. I think it is. On their shoulders, you are so strong and so loved. On their shoulders, you can reach for the sky. Hopefully we can do that this year too, on Juneteenth. And for those who celebrate Independence Day, on Independence Day. Oh, there's one more page.
Last page. So what will you dream and how will you change the world?
So she wants to be president. He wants to walk on
He wants
Mars.
to be Mae Jemison, but a boy. And she
May.
wants to be Barack Obama, but a girl.
That was a good
And
comparison.
he wants to sit down like a chill.
Like a chill dude.
Like a chill.
Okay, again, this was called Who Are Your People by Bakari Sellers.
You can
That's
find
his picture
this.
on the back.
You can find this wherever she bought it.
On Amazon. Okay, we're gonna do one more book. We're not gonna read the whole book, but
Yeah, cause
when I find out,
hard for kids.
when I find out, I should have remembered where I got the book from. It shockingly wasn't from Amazon. It was from a book club. So I'll get the
This
name
book
and I'll no, I don't know if it was from Bursting the Books, but I did order a book from Bursting the Books. Have a seat. So this book, I always want Xavier to know about his past, and the reason why I'm going to read half the book because I've been talking to parents in the past couple of weeks, and we were talking about how, you know, our children are exposed to so many things that we don't really get a chance to talk to them first. So I'm going to start this book.
Wait, what's the title?
Kids are ready. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to stop this book at a point, and then my parental advice or suggestion is if you want to talk to them more about what happened in Tulsa, you can do so via this book. And also Ms. Jarima is going to put the name of a book that she suggested as well. Okay.
Read the entire book. People probably don't watch this on the internet.
Okay. This is called A Kid's Book About the Tulsa Race Massacre by Carlos Moreno, author of The Victory of Greenwood. This, and it says it's funny, this book is best read together, grown up and kid. So that is what we're doing, that is together.
Did you read the book before?
No, I haven't read this. I haven't read this version. Okay. So I'm not going to read the intro, but I'm just going to get started here. This book is about the Tulsa Race Massacre. But before we can understand what that is, we need to learn about Greenwood. So that's what we're going to talk about. Greenwood.
We're not going to show you because it's really not special. It's just a white page.
Yeah, it's just words, but we'll share that with you. Okay, Greenwood is a neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma, founded in 1905 by a group of Black men and women. Over the course of 15 years, it grew into a thriving community of around 10,000 people and hundreds of businesses.
Many things made Greenwood special. It was an accepting, deserve.
Come on.
Diversity?
Diverse and communal neighborhood full of hope. There we go. Greenwood was also a place of innovation. It was the birthplace of the first Black daily newspaper in the U.S. and the home of the most successful Black-owned hotel in the country. Yes, words. Black women like Lula Williams owned many businesses. She owned candy stores, movie theaters, and offices she rented to other business owners.
That's the last name.
Okay, you can read this page.
The people of Greenwood were hardworking. Most of them lived in modest houses, and some of the roads were made of dirt. But they didn't let that get in the way of being happy and having a good time. Wow, show me the words.
He wants us to show you the words.
I do. I really do.
There were clothing stores, shoe and hat stores, movie theaters, jazz clubs, grocery stores, 2 schools, a hospital, a skating rink, and lots of ice cream and candy shops.
Greenwood was simply an amazing place.
Greenwood was simply an amazing place. And that's where, and then it says, but. And I think this is the part.
Can we just read this part? We're just going to read one part of it. There were white men in power who recognized the wealth of the neighborhood and how well it was doing and didn't want the Black people of Greenwood to have that wealth.
They wanted it for themselves. They also saw, we'll stop it there. Okay. They also saw Greenwood as a great place to build their own train depot and make more money for themselves, so they decided to take it. All of this is what led to the event we know today as the Tulsa Race Massacre. And so I'll end it there. And like I said, this is the name of the book, a kid's book about the Tulsa Race Massacre. Kids are ready. What's inside? It talks about the massacre that happened between May 31st and June 1st of 1921. This also gives you some insight into West. I would say is it kind of related to June. No, it's not related to Juneteenth. I mean, I'd be messing up history, so let me stop there. But I thought it was a really important book for him to. Again, we should learn about all kinds of history. And I know in school I've been out of school forever.
They don't teach us about that because it's new time.
Okay, so you shouldn't always wait on school to teach your kids. You should teach them at home. We're not going to read here, though. We did that in 2020. But yes, so that's it for tonight. We read Who Are Your People by Bakari Sellers. And we read part of a kid's book about the Tulsa Race Massacre. And I think that these both are really good books. Xavier and I, we may have a special guest with us. Actually, April is Autism Awareness Month, and my oldest son has
Terrell.
He has autism. He'll be 22 in June. So in honor of Autism Awareness Month and my special families, we'll see how he's doing that day. If he wants to sit down here with us in the basement and read a virtual bedtime story to you all, possibly about autism, Terrell will most likely join us in April. So it's been fun as always. Thank you all again. Have a good, greater, better week. Stay warm. Wash your hands.
Just letting you know if you forgot. Tiffany Haddish is in this.
Okay. Good night.
Bye. Have a great time.